boom, boom, down. I need your heart. Oh, I need your heart. Oh, I need your heart.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel, and thank you so much for coming back, and I hope you've enjoyed all the other videos I've posted. I know some look better than others. I'm working on making the content better for you guys, and today I kind of just wanted to sit down and kind of like a get ready with me so that you guys know when I have a little bit more time to do my makeup, like my everyday go-to makeup look, which is going to be very basic, but that is just my everyday makeup look. If you haven't seen like my very simple on-the-go look on Instagram, I've done it on it's like a mini tutorial, so if you want to go check that out, it's on my page, which is Chat with Blue. So, but before we get started, make sure you hit subscribe, hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I upload, which is 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Also, don't forget to like this video and leave a comment. What's your go-to look? Maybe we have the same one, maybe we don't, but I want to know. Alright, let's get into the video. So I'm going to go ahead and start with my eyes, and I'm going to prime with the Urban Decay. You guys have seen it before. I'm going to prime with this. Like I said, I'm just going to sit here and do a little get ready with me. And then we're just going to chat. And I'm going to show you, try to do step by step. I know I do this with my finger because I feel like with brushes it's really not worth it. Some people are probably like, oh my gosh, you do that with your finger? Yes, I do this with my finger. Alright. So, we did that. And then we're going to go in. Usually, so when I do a more natural look, I go for the palette that I always use, which is the which is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Modern Renaissance ones. I always reach for this one. It's either this one or the Thirsty palette has been one of my go-to lately because I use color, this color, let me see if okay, so I use this color, I use this color, and then I use this color, like the browns. I love the browns. And then in the Anastasia one, I use the, I don't say these names because I'm terrible at names, and you know, I can barely speak half the time, so. And then in this one, I use the darker. I use this one. I think it's this one up here. These. So we're going to see which look I go for today. I am going to go in with Warm Taupe. I'm going to go in with this one. And for these simple looks, I usually just use my, sorry, I'm looking for a brush. My Anastasia brush, which is, I love that brush. Hold on. I can bring it, okay. Alright. So I'm going to go in with the Anastasia brush. This brush came with this palette. And I love this brush. I don't know if other people don't love this brush, but I do. So I'm just gonna go in. I hope you can see. And I do apologize for my hair. I do have to get it together. And I have stuff on my face. Alright, so we're gonna use Warm something. I'm sorry, I am terrible at names. So, yeah. So we're just going to put that. I usually always start I may be wrong, but I usually always start putting the lighter shades like in the crease, like up here, so that when I put in the darker color, it's like an ombre effect. It just like fades instead of like it being so harsh. Yeah, so, and then some of these colors, because of my skin tone, they don't show up, but this is just like an everyday look for me whenever I have the time, like on the weekends when I'm going to go out, like run errands and stuff, and I'm not in a rush and I can sit down and do my makeup. This is what I do. So for all of those, see, I can't even talk. For all of those that are more neutral and more like toned down, which is nothing wrong with that, because that's like an everyday look, so that's fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. I love my browns. My mom is one of those, since she is an older lady, she doesn't go in with such like the purples and the blues. She really just goes in with these like browns, and she loves these browns. So I love these browns too. These are mostly my like go-tos, and then pinks are like, if for special events, depending on where I'm going, then I do like more of like a, you know, the pinks and stuff. But yeah, so you go in there and you create this. And again, don't come for me because this is just how I do things. You can do it completely different. You can use completely different brushes. You don't have to use what I use. As long as you have like a similar color or find something close to it, you can make this look. It's not, and also you don't have to use all the colors that I use. Sometimes I get very excessive and I use like 6 different colors for like a simple look, and you're like, why? You know, why? So we're gonna do that, and then after setting that primer, we're gonna go in with a darker brown. So we went into this color. I might jump into this one right here, or go into the Thirsty palette and gradually build it up with this one. So we'll see. I might just go with that one because that chocolate brown is too dark just to go in ham with that. So we're just gonna put it in the inner crease here and just like blend that out. I love this brush. Like, this is my go-to brush. As you can see, I haven't done my face yet, which I'm gonna get to in just after I finish this. Let me get to that. Alright, so we're going to continue with this. We're just going to deepen that crease to make it, you know, darker, make that illusion and blend. You know, like they said, the key is to blend. Blend it all together so it looks seamlessly. Thirsty. All right. Again with the acne, I feel like I always say, you know, excuse my acne, it's always there, because it's always there. It's like it clears up, and then like one side of my face clears and then the other side begins to like expose itself, and I'm like, okay, you know, I'm just like, okay, we're just going to just live with the acne. So that's why I always say, excuse my acne, it's always there, because like I'm older now and I'm like, well, when is the acne gonna go away? Apparently it never goes away. So anyway, so we're just gonna keep blending. I know the blending part, it sucks, but okay, so we've blended. Now we're going to go into that darker shade. So I don't know if I want to go in with the Jeffree Star one or the Anastasia one. This one. This one right here. And which is called Cypress Umber. Umber? I don't know. We might go into that one. Alright, so then we're going to actually put this really in here. Just going to tap it on and start blending it to make it even more darker. Like deepen that crease. And then right now I'm just blending. Since I do have like all the color, I'm just using this one brush, you know. This one brush is it's pretty good. Like I don't also the only reason I'm using one brush is because a lot of my other brushes are very dirty, so I have to clean them. So this is more of a natural look. It's coming together. It's coming together. And you know, add as much as you think you need and just blend. I like my inner, like I like my outer crease, like this part, to be very dark, and then I like to blend all of it to like the inner corner. You know, that's just how I like to do it. As long as it turns out good, you should be fine. I mean, whatever works for you is how I do it. Like, sometimes I try, but anyway, like so whatever works for you, you should try it. Because this works for me, and I really like this look. This is like I said, this is like my go-to look. Sometimes I don't even use these three colors. Well, no, most of the time I use these three colors. So if you have two colors, that's fine. Use the two colors. Alright, so we're just gonna, now we're just blending, and I'm gonna go back into that first shade, which was Warm Taupe from the Anastasia palette, and we're just gonna blend. We're just gonna blend. And then if you want to smoke it out, you can. If you want to keep it tight, you also can do that. And so this is how I do, because I'm going to put like a little shimmer here. Not like a subtle shimmer, not too crazy, because, you know, this is an everyday look. We're not going to go ham on the glitter here. On the shimmer, not glitter. But you can call it glitter. Whatever. Okay. So there's that. I think that's good. Let me look in the mirror. Yeah, I think that is perfect. This is how I like it. Like a nice neutral chocolate. God, I'm sorry. I have lash glue everywhere. And then I'm just going to go in with this side of the brush. This brush is clean because I cleaned it the other day. So I'm going to go in with Primavera, which is this one. I'm going to go with that one. And then I will use my MAC Fix Plus. And then, you know, wet the brush. Not me, wet the brush, not me. And then go in the inner corner. And then go like this. You know, if you want it more vibrant, what did I say? I guess more shiny, more shimmery, or more like, yeah, shine. Then just go in with more. You should be Gucci. You should be good. See, so since I do have hooded eyes, because when I close, like when I open my eyes, you can see that you can't see a lot of my like eyelid space. Like if I look like this, you can't see like what's in my like over here on my eyelid. So I do, like when I do cut creases or halos, I do have to go higher than my my crease because of my hooded eyes, which is okay because you're giving the illusion that your crease is higher than usual, which is fine. I think it's fine because you want your, you know, you work so hard for the design on your lid for it not to show. So, you know, you do you. Clearly I do me. I don't remember. Yeah, so here we go. So I just brush it on, and then I go back in with this side and then just blend again. Make sure everything blends seamlessly. So then I go in with that first shade. I'll go in with that first shade and just blend everything carefully so that we, you know, everything looks seamlessly, everything looks good. So this is kind of like my go-to. It's a very like neutral dark brown, I guess. And I will leave the palettes that I used, the brush that I used on my eyes, and the colors that I used, so that if you want to recreate this color, you can. This color, this look, you can. Alright, so I'm just blending so that everything blends together. Alright, so that's the look. I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye off camera, put liner and lashes, and then I'll be back. Alright guys, as you can see, I went ahead and finished the rest of my face off camera because mainly this was just to show you guys how I did a more natural look, even though it looks like you're full glam. But this is kind of what I do when I have time in the morning and I'm gonna go out and about to run errands. This is kind of like the look I go for. Due to, I like the browns. Like browns is like, it goes with everything that I'm gonna wear, like the colors and stuff. So it's more it's more of like a neutral look, which I enjoy doing like this. So my everyday look does not, I don't wear lashes. So I do my own, I use mascara. Of course I use the Lash Paradise from L'Oreal, and then I don't do my brows, and my liner is the Physicians Formula Eye Booster. This one, it's really good. I'm trying it out. But yeah, that's technically, and with the foundation I do a very light coat. I don't go full coverage. I'm just like a more light to medium. So yeah, and then that's it, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I know it was quick, but this is just an everyday look for anybody really, whoever likes, who has a little bit more time but less time than glam. You know, you would know what I meant. But this is the look. I hope you enjoyed this video. I will be doing more tutorials on more like color looks and stuff. Stay tuned for those. Make sure you subscribe, you hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I upload, which is 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. And I do upload vlogs on the weekend, which is on Saturday at noon Eastern, Saturday at noon Arizona time. So make sure you like this video, comment what your go-to look is, if you like this look, to do more neutral looks. If not, let me know what you guys want to see. But again, thank you so much for your support, and I love you all.